I thought we executed our scout really well. I mean, Caitlin demands so much respect out there and attention, and that's what we did. And we have Benoit Delaney. I mean, what more could you ask? One of the best defenders in this league, if not the best. She really just takes it on you, just committed to excellence, really. And, Caitlin, it made it tough for her now. We just have to repeat it again. But it was the team behind the ball. I thought we played with a sense of urgency, which we really didn't do in Washington.
It's really nice to just be able to just see the growth. And obviously Stewie's been in the league a lot longer, so I think she could talk about, particularly the away teams and what that looks like. But to be able to come here on the road, 17,000 fans, and understand that they're cheering against us and we have to come out ready to play, and I think it helps. We have to fight adversity, we have to show up and play our 40 minutes of best basketball to be able to win. But I think it just is a credit to the growth of the league, the individuals coming in, but also every player that has been here and has just seen the continuous growth of attendance and viewership, and the product on the court just continues to get better as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is how you want every game to be. And when it's a sellout crowd, when it's loud like this, it's like gives you a similar playoff atmosphere feel. And that's what we refer to, because usually in the playoffs, all games are sold out. So we might be changing our terminology a little bit if we're just going to continue to set the precedent home or away, making sure fans are here. But people want to be a part of this. And the thing now is to continue to sustain it, continue to take the momentum that we have and turn it into something even more of a movement, and just show the people who aren't watching that you're missing out.
Well, we know teams are going to go on runs, and that's just kind of how basketball goes. It's a game of runs, and understanding when they did go on their run what we were not executing well on defense, and I think in that fourth quarter we just understood we were right there to be able to close out the game, and we just had to get stops defensively and take our best shots offensively, and that's exactly what we did to be able to win the way that we did and not let them creep back into that game. Yeah, I mean, I've worked a lot in the off-season just on my floater and being able to get into the paint. Knowing my shot's not going to be able to go in every single night. Obviously continuing to trust it. I've put in a lot of work, and shooters just keep shooting, and so knowing that that's going to be able to open up the floor for us offensively, and they are going to go in, but when times are that they're not going in and my team needs me to score and continue to just attack defenses, I want to be able to get into the paint. And so I think I was able to do that a little bit tonight, which in turn just collapsed them defensively and allowed us to just continue to spread the floor and pick them apart offensively.
I saw you walk into the arena and you were carrying BG's new book, Coming Home. So I'm just curious if you can tell me what the intent was there to sort of bring it along with you, and were you reading it on the bus, and what do you think of it so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think my intent was I wanted to continue to promote her book. And I pre-ordered it and I got it before we left on this trip. And I do have a little bit more free time when I'm on the road, so I have time to read because I don't have children here. And I think it's just amazing to kind of hear her dissect everything. I was honestly thinking to myself, like, I want to finish reading it, but also I want to listen to the audio version just to hear it in her voice. And like I said, I mean, it's honestly inspirational every time I think about what she's been through and the way she's able to navigate it and still be playing basketball at such a high level.
You didn't get an advance copy? You share an agent.
I didn't get an advance copy. They didn't ask me to proofread it either.
Editor.
You're taking our job.
Editor Stewie.
Just continuing to be aggressive, running in transition, knowing that, their posts are really kind of in the paint a lot, and once we can rebound and run, we'll get whatever we want in transition, and doing whatever I can to put them in the most uncomfortable position that they want to be guarding defensively. But in general, I just wanted to come out more aggressive coming off of last game, and we'll see the adjustments they make come Saturday and take whatever they give us.
Heading home undefeated, what do you think the atmosphere will be like at Barclays with such a big matchup?
I mean, it's our home opener, so I hope it's filled with excitement and just continuing to build off of the energy and what we created last season. But yeah, it's tough starting the season on the road, but we want to continue to use that as our strength. But very happy to go home and play in front of our home crowd where people cheer for us. I mean, obviously she's a very, very talented player, and I was talking with someone before the game, and it's like she's a number one pick, and number one picks continue to grow and develop into this league and really make their mark. And for her to be able to handle everything that she's handling on and off the court and still play and be locked in with her team, it's great to see. I think that, everyone knows, Sav and I know, coming to the WNBA, there's an adjustment just from the level of play and playing against the best every single night. But she has a good group around her to continue to build and learn, and obviously a young core, but reminds me a little bit of when I was in Seattle.
Awesome. We'll finish with Barb.
Sabrina, I'm sorry if this was asked, I was late, but Caitlin said before the game that she got Pac-12 television just to watch you, and that she loved watching you. And can you talk a little bit about, your circumstances were different, because the bubble and everything going on, but what was it like when you first came into the league and the adjustments that you had?
Yeah, I mean, I hosted her and her dad at Oregon on when she came to visit, so we kind of go way back, and to be able to see her do what she did in college, and now being able to go up against her, I'm just excited to see what she's gonna be able to accomplish. Obviously, my rookie season, I played 2 games, and so I think it was a little bit different than what a lot of people have had to go through. And then, coming back into my first season playing, I was navigating being that number one pick, having the target on your back, and also navigating not being healthy and trying to come back. And so it's just tough. I mean, you always are going to have to fight adversity, and I think that's part of everyone's journey, is being able to kind of weather that storm and figure out what makes you you. And she's so young, she's going to be able to learn and grow. Times like this are kind of when you figure out what you're really made of and how you can continue to improve as a teammate, as a basketball player, as a person. And so I'm not the least bit worried about what she's going to be able to accomplish in the league. I just know she's going to continue to work really hard and stick with it, and good things will happen to good people.